Welcome to the iconic web headquarters WordPress, Flatsome, and WooCommerce basics video. Congratulations on your new website. In this video, I'm going to be going over all the basics that you need to know to get started on editing your site, maximizing its functionality, and managing it to keep new orders and new leads coming in. So the first topic we're going to go into is actually how to access your admin dashboard. So you have your new website, and here is your domain up at the top. For this example, it's wings.deviconicwebhq.com. To get to the admin dashboard, all you do is take that domain and type /wp-admin right after. Once you do that, you can click enter. And right here is it's gonna bring up the WordPress login page. So go ahead and log in with the username or email and the password that we gave you. Once you do, you can hit login, and this is the admin dashboard. Alright, great. So once you're actually into the admin dashboard, we can go into talking about the theme options. So I'm going to do a quick theme options walkthrough, and to get to the theme options, you would actually go up to the top bar, hover over Flatsome, and then click on theme options. Now what the theme options are, they are global settings for the entire site. So anything that you change in here is going to be a setting for the whole site as a whole. So mostly all of these header elements are going to be changed within the theme options, as well as styling. The colors of the website and the fonts in the website are changed in here. All of the blog settings, all of the WooCommerce settings, the layout of the site, the footer, the pages, if you have a portfolio, the menus, widgets, homepage settings, share information, and additional CSS. These are all options that can be changed within the theme options. We do have videos on every single one of these. As you can see, if I click into one, there's a bunch of other options as well. Go ahead and check out all of the videos. They will be linked in the description as a playlist. We go in depth on every single setting in here so that you can optimize your site exactly how you want it to. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Posts tab. So over here on the left, there's a Posts tab, and what this is if you have a blog on your site, this is where you can manage all of your blog posts. So if we go ahead and click on that, here is where we can actually go ahead and edit these elements or these blog posts. So to add a new one, there's the Add New button. If we click on that, it's going to open up the backend builder. So this is where you can add your title. This is where you can add your blog content. And over here are all the settings for the blog. And we went in depth in a video that I will link below in the description on how to add, create, delete blog posts. But as a general overview, this is where all of your blog posts are going to be dealt with. Adding new ones, deleting ones, cloning. If you hover over, there's a bunch of options. So for this existing blog post, if I go ahead and hover, there's a trash button, there's a clone. I can edit it right here. So there's a lot of options that you can do in here as well. So go ahead and check out how to create and edit blog posts. I'll link it below. But this is how you can edit all of the blog posts on your website. All right, so we're going to be talking about the Media tab next. If I go ahead and click on that, this is the media library of your website. So what this is, you can upload any images, any documents, any videos into here. And once you do, all of these videos are going to be stored on our server. So if I go ahead and upload a picture or video into here, and then I log out and you later go in and log into your site and go into the media library, you're going to be able to see that same image that I uploaded. The media library acts kind of as a cloud, and once you actually upload something into here, you can use it throughout the site. So as an example, I'm going to click on Add New, and I can drop a new file in here, a new image, and then it's going to upload straight into the media library. And if I wanted to go ahead and change a picture on the website, so I'm going to go to the home page here. I'm going to edit with the UX Builder. If I wanted to change this background, I'm going to click on it, and then over here I'm going to click on Change Media. It's going to open up that same media library we were just looking at, and then you can go ahead and select any image in here that you want to change the image to, or you can upload a new one as well right here in the page builder. Another thing with the media library is all of these pictures can be alt tags can be added to these, or captions. So if I click on one of them, it's going to open up some more information about the picture. And right here, this alternative text, this is a great thing for SEO. Google really looks at all of your images and make sure that you have alternative text. So you want to describe what is in the image right here in the alternative text, and then you can copy and paste into the title, caption, and description. All right, now we're going to take a look at the Pages tab over here. So if I go ahead and click on it, this is where all of the pages of your website are going to reside in. So as we can see here, we have the blog page, we have the cart page, checkout, contact, my account, shop. Here's the home page, about, catering, menu, and our test page. So these are all of the pages on the site currently. What you can do with this is up here, you can add a new page if you would like by clicking on the Add New, or you can hover over an existing page and you can click on Edit, Edit with UX Builder, Quick Edit, Trash, View, Clone, or New Draft. So there's a bunch of options here. So I'm going to go ahead and explain all of these. So let's say for this home page, if I go ahead and click Edit, it's actually going to bring me into the backend builder, is what it's referred to. So here is the back end of the website, of the home page. Here's all of the shortcode and everything, and if we click on text, it's more of a refined look of all of the code on the site. Up here is the title of that page. Over on the right is the page template. So right now it's set to full width, so that way it's going the full width of the page instead of a container style. If we scroll down, we keep scrolling. Here is the Yoast SEO section, and there's a video on SEO and how to optimize SEO. So here's the title and the description, but we go more in depth in the video, so go ahead and watch that. It's going to be linked in the description. Over here on the right is the update button, but this is all pretty hard to change. So for the actual pages for editing them, you have a couple options. If you are in the back end, right here, if you click on UX Builder, this is how to get to the UX Builder front end editing. So that's one way to get to the UX Builder. But as you can see right here next to Edit, there's another button called Edit with UX Builder. And so right here, if we click on that, it's actually going to bring us into the UX Builder. And this is like the front end drag and drop style, how to edit the website pretty easily. So in doing this, we have videos on every single element that you can change on the website, how to add new elements to the page, how to customize every single, so like once I click on this plus button, we have videos on every single one of these elements and how to configure them. So let's say you wanted to learn how to put an image in and configure it. We do have a video on that, so I'll link that in the description as well as all of these other elements that are listed here. So that's actually how to edit a page on your site. We can click the X to go back out. But just remember, anytime you make any updates on a page in the UX Builder, they do not go live until you click the update button in the bottom left. Once you do that, all the changes you've just made have gone live. So we can go ahead and click the X now to exit the builder. A couple of the other options here, the quick edit, that just brings up a little drop down with some basic information that you can edit without going into the backend editor or the front-end editor, the UX Builder. There's a trash button, so if you click on that, it's going to delete the page, obviously. You can view the page, and you can clone the page and start from a sort of template. So that's going to be it for the pages. If you want more in-depth information about this, we do have videos that are going to be linked in the description. Looking at the WooCommerce settings, we go over here, hover over the WooCommerce tab. We can actually go and click on settings right here. So these are all of the settings that you can configure for your WooCommerce shop. And what WooCommerce is, it's for e-commerce stores that are going to be selling things on the site. So you are able to take in any payments through the site and then fulfill that order just like an Amazon store would. So there's a bunch of tabs up here, and all of these tabs we have gone very in-depth on for all of these different options. Say for shipping, if you want to learn how to set shipping options, you can check out the videos in the description. Tax, if you want to set that up, there's a video down there as well. Payments, you can go through all of these and learn how to configure your site for WooCommerce. Alright, so viewing your orders in WooCommerce. To do so, hover over the WooCommerce tab in the left, and then you can click on Orders. Once you do so, you're going to see a list of all of the orders that have come in through your store. And so I just put in a test order for $177.29, and currently you can view the status is processing, and you can see when it was submitted 54 seconds ago. And you can view the order number and who it was by. So if I actually go ahead and click on it, there's a bunch of options and settings that you can view in here. So right here is you can actually change the date that it was created, when it was submitted. You can change the status of the order from processing to pending payment, on hold, completed, canceled, refunded, or failed. And you can also see who the customer was, if they have an account with the site. Over here, you can see the billing address. So this is, if you were to ship something to them, this is where you would find their address. Here's their email address, their phone number, and right here is the shipping address. Right now it says there's no shipping address set. The only way, or the only time that an address is going to show up here is if they choose the option to have it shipped to a different address than their billing address. But if there's nothing here, ship it to their billing address. Down here, you can see what exactly they ordered. So they ordered the fancy wings for $50, and they also ordered the other product with a $3.15 add-on and a $4.15 add-on, french fries and mashed potatoes, to bring the total up to $127.29. So you're actually going to see here the subtotal, the order total, how much they paid, how it went through. So the payment gateway was Stripe in this case, how much the Stripe fee was, and this is actually how much you're going to get after the Stripe fee. And over here on the right, you're going to be able to correspond with the customer. You can add a note here, and you can change this from a private note to a note to the customer. And once you click add, it's actually going to send them an email with your comment. And that's about it to view for an order. There are plugins that you can download and upload into the site that will allow you to export all of this into a CSV or other options. So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and let us know. Next, we're going to be taking a look at products. So if we go here on the left and we click on products, it's going to load all of the products that we currently have on the website. So here, it's going to be the same thing with posts and pages, except these are going to be products. As soon as you hover over the product, there's going to be some options here. So we can edit them, put them to the trash, duplicate them, And up here again, we can always add new and start from scratch. So I have videos on these as well, in depth, where we go into all of the options that you can choose, how to make simple products, how to make variable products, how to do bookable subscriptions, all that kind of good stuff. Donations as well is in there. So it all starts with clicking on edit. This is where the product title is going to be. This is where the product description is going to be. Over here on the right, it's going to be the same as a blog post. All of the options are going to be over here, so you can publish it. You can, once you're done making changes, you can click update. You can set categories, tags. You can set the product image, product gallery. Over here are the Yoast SEO settings, so the title and the meta description for Google. And then down here, the product data section. This is very important, and we have lots of videos on these as well. Here's how to set the price if it's a simple product, and we go through all these options as well. And below is the short description. So if you want to learn about all of these options and more in depth, you can go watch our other videos. But for now, this is just kind of like the base overview of the products and how to edit them. So you would go into the products tab, and then you would hover over a product. Once it loads here, you would hover over product and you would click edit. So we're going to take a look at coupons now. To go and edit some coupons, over here on the left, you want to hover over marketing. Once you do so, you're going to see the coupons option. So here is where you can add coupons. And as you can see, there's 2 already here from our in-depth video, and I'll have that linked in the description as well, where we go more in depth on every single option you can configure for a coupon. There's also plugins that you can install for coupons as well to give you a lot more extra functionality. Like all of these right here, these are more extensions you can download. But for now, all you would do is hit add coupon. You can type in the coupon code, you can make a description, and you can set the coupon amount. So that's what I'm going to go through in this video, in this walkthrough. But if you want to go through like all the other settings and the usage restrictions, the usage limits, go ahead and check out the video in the description. So right here, the discount type is a fixed cart discount. And so if I just type in 5 right here and I hit publish, as soon as someone uses the coupon code TEST, they're going to get a $5 discount. And that's how that works. So any more additional information, go check the video in the description. Next, we're going to be going over plugins. So this is very interesting. Over here on the left, you can see there's a plugins tab. If I go ahead and click on that, you can see all of the plugins that we have installed for this specific website. And now the great thing about plugins is you can add any single plugin that you find on the internet to your website to add any type of functionality that it says it can do. Now, why this is helpful is because WordPress is an open source platform where people can make plugins like this. So anybody can make a plugin. You'll have to learn code to do it, but once someone does make a plugin, you can actually take that plugin and put it into your website and add whatever functionality it adds to that website, to your website. Now, what you have to watch out for is just because everything is open source and people can make plugins, there are going to be people out there that make malware or viruses in their plugins. And so if you download that and put it into your website, you're going to essentially upload a virus into your website. So that's what you have to keep careful of. If you have any doubts or anything, you can send it to us and we'll check it out to give our best judgment on to see if it is a virus or not. But some good websites to look at, some plugins, it's going to be, if you go to WooCommerce.com, this is where all of the WooCommerce plugins are going to be. You can go into the marketplace and then click on all extensions. You can view all of these plugins in here. These are great for your store. Bunch of them in here. You Stripe, PayPal, Amazon Pay, Google Ads. The possibilities are endless because people are still making plugins to this day, and the plugins that are already created are being continuously updated. So if you just search the web for WordPress plugins, and you go to here, wordpress.org/plugins, this is also a great place to search for plugins in general, not just for WooCommerce. But you definitely want to check out how many people have installed it, the ratings and everything before you actually install the plugin on your site, because it could be a virus. Alright, so the last thing we're going to talk about today is the Users tab. So over here, I'm going to click on Users. And as you can see, there are two users, us and a test one that we did in our test video, which I can link in the description below. That goes more in depth on this. So what this is, when we make the site and send you the launch email, you're going to get your own username and password to log into the site. And this is where you can edit that information. So let's say I want to add a new user. I'm going to give a new user functionality to actually log into the site and give them back-end access like this. So you can set their username, which can be anything. You can set their email, set their name, set their last name, and then you can generate a password, or you can enter in your own password here. And so you can send the new user an email about their account if you would like to, by unchecking or checking this box. And for the role here, these are the different roles that you can give to someone that is going to be accessing this website. So there's subscriber, editor, author, administrator. So check the permissions before you actually give them administrator role, because if you do, and you click add new user, and they go ahead and log in. So I'm going to go ahead and log out with my profile. I'm going to log in with test, and then the password I set, which is test. They actually are going to have full back-end access to the website, and they're going to be able to make changes to the website just like you are. So they could really mess up your site. So be careful who you add as a user. Make sure they're a trusted user. But that's how you can add new users to your site and give them back-end access to actually edit the site. Thank you for watching our video, and if you have any other questions, go ahead and let us know. Any comments that you have, let us know, and also check out all the videos in the description where we go in depth on pretty much everything that you need to know for your WordPress site. That could include WooCommerce, Flatsome, or just general WordPress. So go ahead and definitely check all of those videos out in the description. Those will be very helpful. And if you do have any other additional questions while you're doing that, go ahead and let us know. You can email us or give us a call, and we'll be happy to help. All right, thank you, and good luck on your new website.